Hi Sudarshan, can you hear me? Sudarshan, if you can hear me, say hi, unmute yourself, respond on chat. Do something. Can you hear me now? Hi Randir, am I audible to you? Randir, if I'm audible to you, give me a sign, unmute yourself, say yes, do something. Kiran, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me, Kiran?
Yeah, sir.
Awesome, thanks. Very good, Kiran, how are you? Cool, so we are four people strong. Let's wait for some more time and then we start. Nice, so we are now six strong. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share the link to the MCQs on chat. As always, attempt them, tell me your score. We'll wait till around 7:05 and then we'll start the lecture. Cool. Link coming up on chat. Here's the link on chat. Quickly attempt the MCQs. Tell me your score. The link to the MCQs is on chat. Please attempt them and then let's talk. We are at 6:57. We'll wait for your friends for another 5 minutes and then we'll start. Okay. Link to the MCQs is on chat. Please attempt them. Hi Raju, Hardik, Sudarshan, Krishnakant, Jayan, Kiran, Piyush, and Randeep, and now Swati. Hi everyone. I'm sharing the link to the MCQs. Please attempt them and respond on chat with your score. Good evening. Quickly, attempt the MCQs, tell me your score. I think Sudarshan is having trouble with his audio today. This is the fifth time he's logged off. The link to the MCQs is on chat. Please attempt and respond. Doesn't matter what your score is, share your score. We'll discuss the answers. Yay, Kiran is 5 on 5. Good. The link to the MCQs is on chat. Please attempt the MCQs and respond with your scores. Piyush says 4 on 5. Okay, Piyush, well done. Whoever is logged on now, firstly, thank you for logging on before 7 o'clock. We are at sharp 7, so whoever is logged on right now, thank you very much for doing that. Now attempt the MCQs. Tell me your score. Hardik says 4 on 5. Well done. Is this certified as pretty? What are you asking? Good evening, Hardik. Uh, no, this is just so that you recap what you learned in the previous class. This has got nothing to do with your certificate. Your certificate will come because of the assignment that you will do, and I'll be telling you about the assignment today. So these MCQs are just to recap. So don't be scared. If you get a 1, 2, 3, it's okay. That life doesn't end. We'll discuss, we'll understand where you went wrong, and we'll improve. So these MCQs are just for fun. Certification is not for the session, certification is for the whole course. And the course ends after you give an exam. Sonal 5 on 5, well done. Yeah, so there is an exam which I will walk you through today. After that, you are eligible to get the certificate. I do not know when the course ends. Today is session number 8, if I remember right. Two more sessions or three more sessions, I'm not sure. So two or max three more sessions are there. Raju says 4 on 5, okay. Two sessions are there for sure. If we need a third session, we'll have a third session as well. Whoever is logged on now, MCQ link is on chat. Raju says 4, Sonal says 5, Hardik says 4, Piyush says 4, Kiran says 5. What are the others saying? Please respond. Please respond with your score. Hardik says, if I collect 3 to 4 certificates of digital marketing from Sunstone and some certificates from other platforms, will I be eligible for an internship? Hardik, certificates are important, but that's not how you'll land your internship or job. You will land your internship on job on your attitude, your how much you understood, and how well you implement the knowledge, right? So you collecting these certificates is fantastic, but you should also work on your projects, uh, do some freelancing, do some practice, so that when you go for interviews, you can tell them that I've not just learned, I also know how to implement.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Preeti. What's up? So yes, these certificates matter, but what matters is your attitude and how well you understood.
Sir, can you repeat?
Sure. So the question from Hardik was that if I have 3 to 4 certificates from Sunstone and from some other institutes, am I eligible for an internship? And what I said is certificates are important, but what is important is your attitude and how much you understood. Right? So practice what you learned, try implement it, so that when you go for an interview, you can show that this was my project or this is my freelance work. Such candidates are preferred. Just because you have a certificate, you will not get your internship or job. You will get it because you understood what you learned. So practice.
Thank you, sir.
Uh, How do I freelance? Like from where I can get some work after I have some skills. So then freelance and you go to your friends and family. Someone will have some business. Someone will have a small business. Do it for free. Help them. Right? So check around you. If anyone needs help, help them. Kiran, again, I'm telling you, it's not the certificate, it is your knowledge. Right? Anyone who interviews you will check your knowledge. They will look at your certificates, but they want to see how much you understood. Most companies today give you your own their own project. They say work on this project and come back to see if you're able to implement what you learned. Huh? So yes, I mean I don't know what this certificate is, but Tech Projects 2024 certificate sounds good, but how much you understood is the question, right? Okay, we are 17 people strong. Let's not chit chat anymore. Let's start with the class. Uh, we are at 7-5 and 17 strong. Attempt your MCQs and then we start. Anybody left to share their scores? I have scores from around 7 people. There are 17. So 10 more people left to respond. Please attempt your MCQs and respond with your score. Priyal says 4 on 5. Okay, Priyal. Darshan says 4 on 5. Okay. Anybody else? Do you want me to wait for you or should we start? Okay, whoever's joined in now, the link to MCQs is on chat. I'm going to start giving you answers to the MCQ. You can attempt it in the background if you want to. So let's go. Okay. The first question was, which of these statements is true? Google uses domain authority as a metric to rank websites. This is definitely false. I told you earlier, Google says we don't know what DA is. It's not our metric. We don't follow it. Right? So Google will never openly claim that they follow DA. Moz was the first independent site to introduce the metric DA. Yes, this is true. Gaining new backlinks is the only way to increase DA. False, because you can create more content, you can create original content, right? Backlinks is one of the ways. It's not the only way. So this also becomes false. And then all of these statements are true also becomes false. Next question is, if you delete an existing page from a WordPress site, its URL should ideally go to, so it's a dead link. It's a link, but there is no page. So a cached version of that page, no, it doesn't happen that way. A 404 error page, yes, that's the right answer. 303 error is something I just made up. It's not the right answer. And you cannot delete pages once created. No, that is also not true. You can delete pages. Okay, so let's recap quickly. There's a URL and there's a page. There's a page content. You can delete the page content. You can delete an entire page. If you do that, what happens to the URL? It's a dead URL. So that dead URL should point to 404 error page, right? So that the user and Google both have a good experience. Which of these sounds like a good reason to temporarily redirect a page when you are A/B testing? Very good idea. So I have two pages. Uh, so for some time I test page A, then I take the same URL, I redirect it to page B. So A/B testing. I don't know if you all have heard of this concept called A/B testing. If you all have heard of it, give me a thumbs up or some sign or say yes. If you all know what A/B testing is, please respond. If you know what A/B testing is, please respond. Say yes or give me a thumbs up. Okay, so I'm assuming you do not know. In meta ads you learned, correct. A/B testing is basically you have two options. You test both, whichever is the winner, you go ahead, correct. So in SEO also, if you want to test two pages, you want to see which one works better. But URL is one only. Okay, so first you run page A, test it, then you get page B and you redirect the URL to the new URL. So it's A/B testing. Okay? You can do that. Send link again. Okay, Abhishek, link is on chat. When your web page is under maintenance, again, you are working on the page. You don't want the world to see it. It's still work in progress. So you redirect to another URL. You want users to experience a time-bound promotional campaign. Again, there's a campaign which is running for 1 day. After that, you go back to the old page. So a temporary redirect makes sense. All of these reasons are valid. So all of these becomes the right answer. Name the tool that allows you to check on backlinks. RankMath was an SEO plugin, so that's wrong. TasteWP was WordPress, so that's wrong. Bach gaya Ahref, so that's the right answer. Okay. A list of all website URLs in a single page to guide Google crawler is called sitemap.xml. Okay. You can also have an HTML sitemap, but that HTML sitemap is more for the user. It's not for Google crawler. For Google crawler, there's a language called XML. So for Google crawler, there's a language called XML. उसको वही language समझ में आती है. So sitemap.xml is only for Google. It's got nothing to do with the user. Koel link to quizzes on chat. Okay. So sitemap.xml is a page specifically designed only for the crawler. It has got nothing to do with the user. If it was a page called sitemap.html, then the user would have also been able to see it. Okay? So then this crawler can see, user can see, but the question was to guide the Google crawler. So the answer is sitemap.xml. Okay? And that's the end of that. If you all have understood where you all went wrong and what the right answers are, please give me a yes on chat and we continue. Quickly. I have 24 people in class. I need 24 people to respond. If you have a doubt, please ask me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 people. What is up with you all? Quickly, if you're here listening to me and you understood what is happening, please give me a yes. Otherwise, ask me your question. Okay, chalo. Let's move. So I'm going to stop sharing. Come to see you all. Okay. So what we've learned so far in SEO is that there is a Google algorithm. Okay, that's running. And for it to run, there is crawling, caching, indexing that happens. And then ranking that happens. Ranking happens because of the user preference. So if the user is in a certain locality, user is in a certain device, user prefers something, so ranking changes based on that. Okay. So crawling, caching, indexing is all the backend process that Google does. And ranking is then done based on user preference. Right? So I might see a page because of my preferences, you might see a page because of your preference. Or my locality, you might see because of your locality. Okay. But both pages could show up because they were indexed. So indexing is important. After that, ranking happens. Okay. Then we started looking at keyword research. We saw how you need to find keywords which are intent driven, where the user wants to find something. So we saw a tool called Uber Suggest, correct? Within that we saw keyword research. We picked keywords. We saw search difficulty score, and we realized that that keyword has to go on the page. So we learned on-page optimization, taste WP rank mat. That's what we learned. And then we said that this keyword can also go off the page. It can go on third-party websites. So that's off-page optimization. This is where we've reached. If you remember everything I've said so far, give me some sign. Give me a yes, thumbs up, something. In case you have missed the lecture, if in case you forgot it, then you go back and recap. Otherwise, we continue. Sure. So today we are going to start with what are the kind of backlinks which are possible. Where all can you get backlinks from? So we are starting with that. Okay. First, the most valuable backlinks are from another textual site. Now, the easiest textual site is a blog or a review site. Okay. So, first preference that you should look for a backlink from is a blog or a review site. Now, you all might have heard of blogging sites such as Tumblr, Medium, and so on. So, what you should do is look for blogs which are writing on your topics and ask them to give you a backlink. We discussed last time. You'll go to contact us, you will ask them to write for you. Correct? But supposing you don't want to do that, then what a lot of brands do is they create their own blog. Brands make their own blog. Okay, so let me give you an example. There's a blog called Be Beautiful. Okay, Be Beautiful.in. It's a Hindustan Lever blog, HUL blog, and here on Be Beautiful, it reviews all HUL products. So somewhere in the footer, it must be written HUL. One second, let's see. Unilever. See this. Right? So it's actually a Unilever website, but the user doesn't come to know. User feels it's some neutral blog. Now on this blog, each and every product of Unilever is reviewed. Okay. So Unilever has only created its own blog. And within this, it is giving links to its own products. So it's giving a backlink to its own products. Another example is Asian Paints. Asian Paints has a blog called Be Beautiful, Beautiful Homes. Yeah, beautifulhomes.asianpaints.com. It's a magazine, decor magazine. So here, Asian Paints only has its own blog. And then if you read this blog, they will smartly interlink their services. Okay, they will interlink their services from this blog. So what you should remember is today, all leading brands have started making their own blogs. So then from within the blog, they interlink their products. If you have understood whatever I've said, say blog on chat. Yeah, one is you should partner with third-party blogs, but most leading brands today make their own blog. If you understood whatever I've just said, say blog on chat and let me know. I have 3 people who have responded quickly. 4. Okay. If you have questions, please ask me. So ideally, you want to. Oh, now what is the trick in backlinking? The trick is that you have to get a backlink from another domain. What does another domain mean? Hindustan Lever, say Sunsilk. Sunsilk.com is your product. Be Beautiful is an independent domain. So if Be Beautiful gives a links to Sunsilk, it's a backlink because it's coming from an independent domain. Right? So SEO says that you have to get a backlink from another domain. You can't give a backlink to yourself because that's an internal link. External link nahi hua, right? So backlinks are from third-party domains. And that's why brands create a separate domain like Be Beautiful. For the longest time, Asian Paints also had beautifulhomes.com, and then they have said, "नहीं अभी उसको independent नहीं रखते." They've taken it under Asian Paints only. So now it's become beautifulhomes.asianpaints.com. It's become one entity. Right? But a lot of brands prefer keeping it independent. Because backlinking में it is helpful. Okay? Remember, backlinking can only happen from a third-party domain, some other domain, not from your own domain. If it's your own domain, then it's an internal link. You need an external link. Okay? Sure. Then let's continue. So that was blogs. Hardik is saying, Harshit, I repeat it again. Did you understand or do you still want me to repeat? Please respond. Can these type of blog website also be used for brand awareness to recall people? Of course, Hardik. That is the main motive. It is a marketing strategy, correct? Right? That they will come, they will become aware, they will know. So say I have a blog on how to uh, clean your home for Diwali. Supposing I have a blog on that. Now, what is stopping, uh, say, Asian Paints to have an internal link or a external link on that? Or what is stopping Urban Clap to have a link on that? Yeah. So people are getting aware. They are reading, and then there's a link to the service. It's a strategy. Yes. Sure. Let's go on. Blog and review sites. Next is image-based sites. So just as textual content is important, image-based content is also important. One popular image-based site is Pinterest. Now, Pinterest is very good for SEO. Another image-based site is Instagram. Instagram is not good for SEO because Instagram is login based. It's a secure environment. Pinterest is also login based, but you can access information without logging in. Instagram, you can access very little or zero without logging in. You have to log in. So Pinterest becomes very, very useful. Can you all think of other sites which give you images, but you're not really logged in? Can you quickly think of other sites that give you images, but you're not logged into the site, like Pinterest? Okay. Unsplash. Anyone else? So what brands do is whatever pictures they have, they try and go upload them on Pinterest or on Flickr. Very good. Right. So what the brand's SEO team does is, supposing I've done a photo shoot, I'm a shoe brand, I've done the photo shoot, I have my picture, I will try go and add this picture to multiple image sites. Okay. And when I add the picture, I will put my link also, my website link also. So it becomes a backlink. Okay. So just as blogs can have a link, even images can have a link. Images can also send traffic to your site. Next, we come to videos. Now, videos may the map of everyone is YouTube. Okay, it's the main site which when it comes to getting links from. So what you should do is, if you want a link, say you've written an article on laptops. Best say your client is selling laptops, and this tracking tech has a video on best laptops to buy. Why don't we, instead of we asking a blog to give us a link, why can't we ask a video? In your video, you mention my brand and you give us a link. In your description, you give us a link. Correct? So that can also be again done. Correct. Way more effective than a blog because a lot of people prefer looking at videos. So videos is also a great way. YouTube is the best way. Can anyone name other video sites which allow you to access content without you logging in? Any other video-based sites that come to mind which allow you to watch videos without you actually logging in? Facebook, okay. So very good point by Hardik. Pinterest, okay. So Facebook slowly from a very, very tightly secured login environment has now become a very open environment. If you notice a lot of times when you search on Google, you start seeing videos from Facebook. How many of you have noticed videos from Facebook show up on Google? When you Google search, there are videos which show up from Google, Facebook. So Facebook earlier, 3-4 years ago, was very, very secure and login based. Now it's kind of opening up. It's letting Google crawl. So Facebook becomes useful for videos. YouTube is the useful only. Then there's Vimeo, there are other sites, but YouTube is the king of all. Okay, Dailymotion is also there. Yeah. Okay, so that becomes videos. Then you come to Q&A sites, FAQ sites, Q&A sites where people ask questions. So Reddit and Quora become important. Correct? Now for Quora, what you should do is you should ask your question on Google. Remember how I said when you're looking for backlinks, how you ask look for the keywords. Similarly, you ask a question, men's lifestyle brand for Christmas. Supposing I ask this, which is the best? I'm just cooking up something. Now here, you check if Quora is showing here. Quora has shown up what are the best men's fashion brands in India. What are some high-end minimal clothing brands for men? Correct? Quora has shown up. And Pinterest should also be there somewhere. Let's see. No, Pinterest is not there. But normally, very, very long keywords, very long keywords where people want to know about fashion, about food, about decor. You will see a lot of links of Quora and you will see a lot of links of Pinterest. Right? So the trick is you put your question in the search, and then whatever Quora questions come up here, you should go and try answer. Okay? Supposing no Quora question shows up, then don't worry too much about Quora. Then Quora can become secondary in your strategy. But if Quora is showing up, then you must go and add a link in Quora. Okay. So I repeat, you ask the question that you want on Google, see the first 20-30 results, and see if Quora figures them. If Quora is figuring there, that means someone in the world has asked this question. It's your job to go and answer. If nobody in the world has asked the question, then it's okay. Then you don't do anything. Another trick is if nobody in the world has asked the question, then you from another fake ID go and ask the question. Then you only go and answer it on Quora. So that's another tactic, but it's a little scammy. I'm not recommending it. It's better to look for existing questions and answer them. But suppose there's a very important question that nobody has asked about your brand. You can only ask it from one ID. You can only answer it from another ID. Okay. If you have understood whatever I have said about Quora, look for a keyword, see if Quora is ranking, go answer it. If it is not ranking, you are go log on to Quora, ask the question, and then you only answer it. If you have understood, give me a Q1 chat if you understood what I've just said. Okay, awesome. I have around 27 people in class and only 7-8 people responding. That's not fair. I need more people to respond. Okay, cool. Thank you. Chalo. Let's come back. So Q&A sites. So these are the various places you can get links from. Q&A sites, video sites, image sites, and text sites, which are blogs. Okay. So now we come to something called black hat techniques. And then we'll come to something called tools to audit. Okay. These are only 2 topics left now. Let's cover black hat techniques first because it's easy. In the first class, I told you that if you drive rashly, okay, if you're a driver who drives rashly, you will reach your destination faster, but there is no guarantee you will reach safely, but you will reach fast. Similarly, in SEO, if you drive rashly, if you get a lot of spam backlinks, if you do a lot of collaborations and get link backlinks, if you copy content from here and there and put it in your blog, there is a possibility that for some time you will see lots of traffic. You will see very good ranks. But the day Google realizes you, it will penalize you. Okay? So initially you might see success, but in the long run it will hit you. Okay? Now, what are these tactics? They are called black hat techniques. I'm going to walk you through some popular black hat techniques. Starting with the first one, black hat, HAT, topi, black hat. Black hat techniques. Let's discuss some. First one is when in your content you unnecessarily repeat the keyword. Right? Can anyone remember what was the good density to have? Anyone remembers what was the good density to have in your article? How many times should the keyword be repeated? 1 to 3%. Correct. Very good. Right. So now this person has repeated the keyword almost in every second line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times in some hardly 100, 120 words. Correct? No, not even 100 words. So that's why remember I told you should have at least 400 words so that the keyword can be scattered. Right? If you have very few words, then it looks spammy. And then maintaining the density in few words looks very odd. So repeating the keyword unnecessarily, more than 3% is spam. Okay, so please write down. One black hat technique is where you repeat the keyword unnecessarily, more than 3%. So initially you will say, "Arey, kuch nahi hua. Actually, I'm getting better ranks. Acha hai ye to. Good. I should do it more." But in the long run, it will hit you. Yeah? So you should not repeat the keyword more than 3%. You should keep it under 3%. Next technique is where you hide text. Okay? You create text in a way that the user cannot see it only. One way you can hide text is you change the color. You make the text white. So user will never be able to see it. But crawler, when it comes to read, it will see it. So Google is seeing it, user is not seeing it. Another way to do it is you make the font size very small. So normal standard font size is 10, 12 pixel. You make it like 1 pixel. The font size becomes very small. User can't see it. Google can see it. So any technique where you're hiding text, yeah, even if you're hiding it in a say you're saying more, you put one paragraph and then say more, and then when you click on more, you see more text. All of these tactics are basically you are trying to hide information from the user, but you are trying to give information to Google. Now, two possibilities. Either you are doing this with SEO intent, to spam, put more text, put more text. If you're doing that with that intent, you will get hit. But if you're doing it with genuine helpfulness, for example, I have one paragraph of text and I click more, and the rest of the text is also very valuable for the user. If you're doing that, it's okay. I repeat, you have one paragraph of text, you click more. The rest of the content is also very useful for the user. That is okay. But you click on more, and the rest of the content is just repetition, just to fool Google. Then that's not okay. Okay? So hidden text, any kind of hidden text just for Google and not for the user is black hat. So what is important, what you need to write down is any text which is only for the crawler but not for the user. The user will get irritated reading it, but the crawler will say, "Arey, keyword itni baar aaya, it's very good." Right? So anything of that sort is black hat. You should think from a user perspective. If you all have understood this point, give me a yes, some sign. Okay, chalo. Let's continue. Next is cloaking. Remember I told you about redirects, uh, and I told you about navigation. I told you about sitemap. Now, a lot of times what happens is there's a link which is nowhere on my website. On my website, that link is not there at all. But in my sitemap, I have put a link. I repeat, on my website navigation, That link is not available. It's not, you can't reach that link only. But in my website sitemap, I have inserted some links. So when the crawler comes to read the sitemap, it will get some links, but they are not on my website. Okay. Another possibility is on my website, there is one kind of link, but on Google, there's another kind of link. Okay. So I'm saying on my website, there is one information, one type of link, but on Google, there's another type of link. This concept is called cloaking. Cloak. What is a cloak? Magicians wear a cloak. There's they're hiding things inside them, right? So it's basically hiding information behind another link. So any kind of cloaking is not advisable. So humans see one thing, robots see one thing, crawler sees another thing. Anything of that sort is not advisable. So I'll repeat what I've said. Uh, Supposing you have a link, okay, you create a link, but you don't put it in your website navigation. You don't even link it from any page on your website. It's nowhere available. It is only available in the sitemap. That means you want the robot to find it, the crawler to find it, but you don't want human beings to find it. That is wrong. Okay. Another possibility is uh, you are maintaining two pages and redirecting. The page that Google reads has some information, and then the redirect the human sees. That is also wrong because it's kind of confusing. So you should maintain one page, one link, and it should be available in your navigation also. Long story short, nothing should be hidden. Everything should be visible. Everybody should, user and Google both should be able to see everything. So it is not available on the site, but it is available off the site. Very good. You are using it in your backlinks or you are using it in your sitemap. Very good, Hardik. Yeah, Hardik has a valid point. You are not using it on the site, but you're using it off the site. You're using it in your backlinking or you're using it in your sitemap. Okay, which is wrong. So that's cloaking. Quickly, cloaking is nothing but you disguising one link as another. Maintaining two pages for the same thing, one for the robot, one for human. You should not do that. Next point is spammy backlinks. What does spammy mean? I'm a food website and I'm getting a link from an education website. Oh, I'm a food website. I'm getting a backlink from a website which is infected, which has malware. Or I getting backlinks from a porn website, gambling website. Now, remember one thing. Uh, Spam is caused by infected websites. If you want to write this down somewhere, then normally spam links happen maximum because your website is hacked or it is infected with malware. That's when all the spam starts happening. Okay. So there is a tool called Spam Score. Let me see if I can find you the tool. Yeah, Moz has a spam score checker. I don't know if it's free, but let's see. Check spam score in bulk, DAPA checker. Okay, this is also fine. Yeah, so you paste your URL and it will give you a spam score. Now, what is the meaning of spam score? It means that is this site infected and is it automatically generating backlinks? You don't want to be associated with any website which automatically generates backlinks. So say I am a very good website, but I get hacked. What a hacker does is, okay, what a hacker does is it uh, uses my website to give backlinks to porn, gambling. Have you ever noticed you're on a good, decent website and news website? You click on something and you land up on a gambling site. I'm like, ye kaise ho gaya? Has it ever happened? It's because that website is probably hacked. Right? So any website, any kind of hacking, malware leads to a lot of spam. So remember that. if you ever see that the spam score is very high of your website, your first thought should be, is my website hacked? And that's why the spam score has gone up. Okay? I don't know if you'll have understood this. If you want me to repeat, please say repeat. If you have understood, give me a thumbs up or yes. Everybody is quiet. Okay, I'm going to repeat very quickly. Okay, there. Repeat. Okay, Arctic says, sir, can you repeat? Okay. So spam backlinks are unnecessary backlinks that you are receiving. Okay. Now, when do you receive unnecessary backlinks? One reason why you're receiving unnecessary backlinks is my SEO person is inviting such links. I'm collaborating with such people. That is one way. I'm a food blogger. I'm collaborating with anybody. I'm collaborating with 100 friends, one from the education space, one from the decor space, and saying, "Arey, mujhe backlink de do. You're my friend. Give me a backlink." So that is one way of spam, where I am purposely collaborating with unnecessary people. Another way of spam is some website in the world gets hacked. Okay, and it starts taking over the code of that website and starts giving backlinks. Yeah. So if my website gets hacked, the malware in my website would automatically start creating content which has links to rubbish websites. Okay. Okay. What have you said, sir? What is spam score criteria on website to get backlink and not harm our website? Around one, I think anything under 3% is good. Anything over 3%, you should keep away, or you should realize something is very wrong. One normal websites have 1% spam score. If it goes over 3, then there's a problem. Okay. So any website which has over 3% spam score, 99% that no 3% spam score. A spam score tool will give you a spam score. So anything over 3% means that website is probably hacked. There is some malware in it which is causing spammy backlinks, and that's why the spam score is so high. Okay. Very rarely do see, we as human beings, we love our brand. We will not purposely do all of this, right? Even if we do it, we'll do little bit, we'll do it out of friendship, we will get some links. But when it goes over 3%, that means there is something in the background which is causing it. And 99% that background is malware. Okay? If you have understood, give me a sign, give me yes or something. Chalo. Now we go to a tool called SEO Optima, where we'll do an SEO audit. We have 20 minutes left. So let's see a tool, how to do an audit. But before that, I want to also walk you through your assignment. Remember I was telling you that you will be judged on an assignment. I'm going to walk you through that, and I'm going to walk you through this tool. These two things are there. And then next class, we'll go through something called Search Console. So what I want you to do is today, you're out the assignment. Go back and start thinking. And next time you meet me, you ask me your questions. Okay. So first, let me walk you through the assignment, the project. Okay. I'm giving you 3 websites: Freedom Tree, Play Shifu, and ThinkRight. Okay. These are 3 startups. These are 3 startups websites. Okay. They're for different one. I think Play Shifu is for toys, Freedom Tree is for decor. So there are 3 different sites. You have to choose any one. Cool. Go through all 3. Right now, don't do anything. Just listen to me. You will go through all these websites and then say, "Acha, mujhe toys pe karna hai mera project. I want to do a project on toys." So you say, "Chalo, I will pick Play Shifu." Or you say, "No, I want to do it on decor." Then you ThinkRight, I think, is a apparel website, but I'm not sure. No, it is a meditation website. ThinkRight is a meditation website. Chalo, anyways. Your first task is to suggest 5 keyword-friendly topics the brand should write blogs on. Okay. Back your choice with search volume and search difficulty score. So you have to give me 5 keyword ideas which can become topics that your website can write blogs on. Okay? So you first go through this website, understand what they write on, blah 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 blah. Okay. And once you do that, you think of 5 topics they should be writing on in the future, and you have to justify your choice. Okay. Some person is going mad with the annotation, so let me disable it. Okay, disable. Whoever's having fun. Chalo. So if you understood point one, say one on chat, you have to choose a brand. You have to do keyword research for 5 topics which the brand can write blog articles on. You have to justify your choice with search volume and difficulty score. If you understood one, give me one. Say one on chat quickly. Quickly. The second point is create an SEO friendly blog article for one of your topics. So now you've chosen 5 topics. Out of those 5, anyone you need to write a blog on. It should be a how-to article. So how to blah, 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 how to decorate your home, how to make your mind peaceful when under stress, whatever the topic is, one how-to article you will write. You will actually write it. If you're bad at writing, you don't want to write it, you will use AI. You will use AI to generate the article. But ensure you brief AI with ideas. You have to give your own ideas to AI. I want to see a screenshot of the ChatGPT prompt also. You have to give your ideas to AI for AI to write. So you will tell AI that these are the sections I want. You will tell AI that these are my ideas. I want you to include these ideas. So you have to brief AI and then AI will write for you. If you don't want to do that, you write it yourself. Okay. If you understood the second point, one topic, you have to write a blog. Either you write it yourself or AI writes it. If AI writes it, you need to give me a screenshot of what is the prompt. If you've understood this, give me 2 on chat. If you're not understood, ask me a question. If you understood, say 2. If you're not understood, ask me a question. So 2 is also done. Now we come to 3. This link will come to you from Sunstone. So don't worry about that. SEO optimize the article using RankMath plugin in WordPress simulator, which is TasteWP, right? So whatever article you write or whatever article AI writes, you have to optimize that using RankMath. So RankMath will tell you keyword density is less, meta tags are not proper, URL is not proper, whatever. So one by one, you will optimize it. If you understood what point 3 is, give me 3 on chat. Chalo, good. Next point is you have to suggest 5 backlinks. Now article to humne likh liya, we've written an article. But where do we seed this article? How do we make this article popular? How do we make this popular on third-party platforms? So today we discuss blogs, video sites, image sites, uh, discussion forums. So think of places where you can spread the link. And you have to justify why are these places good. Okay, you have to suggest 5 places from where you can get backlinks and you need to justify. Now, how will you justify? You will probably tell me the spam score is less, or you'll probably tell me that their DA is very good. Whatever, however you want to justify. Okay? Or you will tell me they are ranking very high on Google for the keyword I want, so I want to partner with them. Whatever your reason is, you have to justify. So you need to find 5 places from where you can get backlinks. These need to be 5 unique places. You can't say I want 5 Pinterest spins. I want 5 Quora answers. You can't do that. 1 Quora answer, 1 Pinterest, 1 blah blah, 1 blah. ऐसे करके 5 अलग places. So if you have blogs also no problem, but 5 अलग blogs, 5 different blogs, not the same. So you need to suggest 5 places from where you can get backlinks. If you understood the 4th point, give me a 4 on chat. ठीक. Now, all of these details need to be presented neatly in Google Slides, Canva presentation. Ensure the file has view access for everybody and share the link to your provided platform. So you will share the link to Sunstone. Okay, so Google Slide, Canva, however you want to present, you present. However you wish to present, you can do that. But you need to keep it publicly viewable so that I can see it. So ensure that you don't keep it private access, you keep it public access. The more detailed the presentation, the better. Share thought process, research, screenshots, justifications, everything. So if it's a tool ka screenshot, put screenshot. Then highlight that part. Write your justification. So be very detailed. Imagine you're showing this to a client. Be very, very detailed in your explanation. Okay. Then the article must follow all the best practices learned. Save the AI prompt. ChatGPT prompt you have to save, plus text version of the article. Right? So the text version, the article that AI writes, plus the prompt, I would need you to save it and also give me. You can put it in a Word doc if you want. Word doc or Google Doc. And put the link to that also. So that I can see the prompt and I can see the article. Use appropriate screenshots to support. Example screenshots of meta tags, screenshot of Ahref, screenshot of Ubersuggest. Whatever tools you're using, I want to see screenshots. If you understood everything, give me a yes on chat. Only 3 brave people have said yes. 4. How many people in class? 27 people in class. I need everyone to respond quickly. If you understood, respond. If you're not understood, ask me a question. Okay. There's a question which has come. Can you show us a sample assignment? Kiran has asked. Kiran, I don't have a sample assignment with me. You make it the way you want to, but remember that you are trying to show a client. You are trying to explain to a client why these 5 blog articles are important and how will the blog article look. Right? You're trying to educate a client. You're trying to share this with a client. So keep it as professional. I don't have any reference for you. Do whatever you want. I'm not going to cut your marks for a presentation, but I want to understand if you understood the concept. Okay, marks are for the concept. If you understood SEO, presentation you will learn with life. It's okay. Sir, can you please provide us with a structure of Google Slides, like how to present it? अरे वापस वहीं आ गए. Okay, चलो. And this document will come from Sunstone. Don't worry. Okay, so if you want a structure, here's how the structure should be. Probably you will have a table with the keywords, the search volume, difficulty score. These are my 5 topics. A table, there'll be a table with the keyword, volume, difficulty score. Okay. Then next slide, you will put screenshots. In Ubersuggest, I chose this keyword because iska, you will show me proof. So first ho gaya, you'll show me a table with your keywords, difficulty score, search volume, and then you will back it with screenshots. Second is you have to write a blog article. So that you put it in a Google Doc and you put the link of the Google Doc. This is my blog article. And you also put your ChatGPT prompt if you're using ChatGPT. If you're writing on your own, great. If you're not, then put your ChatGPT prompt. So there you just have to give me a link. कुछ करना नहीं है वहाँ पे, right? Next is rank math. Rank math, you will have to take lots of screenshots. Screenshots of the meta tags, screenshots of you getting tick marks everywhere, the score on top. You need to show me that you optimized in rank math. What is this? Like Volvo cars, the Fractal's previous section. What was that? Kiran, I didn't understand. Okay. So rank math, you will have to share lots of screenshots, lots of proof with me. And backlinks, again, you will have to show me why you're selecting. So you will give me DA score. You can give me a table that these are my 5 backlinks. This is their DA. This is their spam scores. That's why I think they are good. And then you show me screenshots. Backlink 1 because of this reason. Backlink 2 because of this reason. You show me screenshots. Vanchika, you have a question? Achha, you switched on your cam, so I got a little scared. Good, chalo, good to see you. Okay, now how many of y'all are not scared? This is quite easy. You think it's easy, you'll be able to do it. Give me a thumbs up, some sign. Yes. Easy. See, Piyush is so brave. Very good. Easy. Vanchika is giving me a thumbs up. Easier than I thought. Very good. SEO is easy only. We make it tough. Okay, chalo, good. Very easy. Good. Good. So we will discuss it again in the last lecture. We'll again discuss. If you have any questions, we'll discuss. Kiran is saying hard. Okay, off page is a bit tricky. ठीक है तो something has
So
to be.
when is the last?
Sorry, how many marks?
When is the last lecture?
See, that Sunstone will tell you. But what I've understood is the last date is 1 week after the last lecture. So अगर last like there are 2 more lectures, उसके बाद 1 week, then submission. So lots of time is there. ठीक है? So Hardik, something has to be tricky, na? Everything can't be easy. Chalo. So this is done. Now let's go to a tool. We'll see that tool for 10 minutes and then we'll continue with the tool in the next class. This tool is called SEO Optima. इस assignment का link आपको Sunstone देगा. When will we get this PDF? I do not know, Kiran. You will get this PDF from Sunstone. How many screenshots do we need to show for rank map? Well, it is not how many, it is how much you need to show the client to be convinced. So whatever is needed, put. सर ये अपलोड कब तक करना है ये बबीता ये आपको अभी 2 लेक्चर्स और बाकी है इसके बाद उसके बाद आपको 1 वीक मिलेगा प्रिपरेशन के लिए और फिर आपको सबमिट करना है तो काफी टाइम है अभी मैं अभी से आपको मेंटली बोल रहा हूँ ताकि आप सोचना स्टार्ट कर सको आई नो हार्दिक बट अभी नाउ आई कांट हेल्प इट ना यू हैव टू फाइट विद सनस्टोन आई कांट ठीक है चलो यस ये सर्टिफिकेट के लिए नहीं डोंट फाइट विद सनस्टोन do it. It's a simple assignment. Do it. What? Yes, sir. I will do that. Nobody is fighting with Sunstone. Do the assignment. It's a very simple assignment. चलो. The tool is called SEO.
सर सर्टिफिकेट के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा?
सर्टिफिकेट के लिए सॉरी.
सर्टिफिकेट कैसे मिलेगी सर? क्या करना पड़ेगा?
देखो आपका जो अटेंडेंस है आपका जो ये प्रोजेक्ट है इन दोनों को मिला के आपको सर्टिफिकेट मिलेगा कि नहीं वो तय होगा राइट तो आप ये जब प्रोजेक्ट सबमिट कर तो वो प्रोजेक्ट में कुछ मिनिमम मार्क्स रहेंगे अभी मुझे नहीं पता वो कितने मिनिमम मार्क्स है लेकिन जो मिनिमम मार्क्स है उसके ऊपर मिल गए तो सर्टिफिकेट मिल जाएगा प्लस आपका अटेंडेंस अच्छा हुआ तो सर्टिफिकेट मिल जाएगा ठीक है
यस सर
अटेंडेंस इसलिए ताकि आप कुछ सीखे तो ही इम्प्लीमेंट कर पाओगे तो अगर आपने मिस किया कोई लेक्चर तो उसका रिकॉर्डिंग देख लो कोई टेंशन नहीं तो अटेंडेंस का कुछ ज्यादा चक्कर नहीं है आपका असाइनमेंट अच्छा होना चाहिए बस ठीक है
तो असाइनमेंट सर आप देंगे?
हाँ अभी जो हमने डिस्कस किया वही तो असाइनमेंट है ये जो हमने डिस्कस किया वही तो है समझे
थैंक यू सर.
अच्छा ठीक चलो चलो अभी एक टूल
सर एक बार अच्छे से दिखा दो.
क्या हुआ
सर एक बार अच्छे से दिखा दो दिख नहीं रहा है.
नहीं ये आपको मिलेगा आपको सनस्टोन के जो ऐप पे ये मिल जाएगा तो यहाँ से आपको कुछ कॉपी नहीं करना है आपको वो ऐप पे मिल जाएगा ठीक है
ओके.
हाँ लिंक आएगा ग्रुप में असाइनमेंट करेक्ट आपको यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं करना चलो there's a tool called SEO Optima. I'm going to share the link on chat. I want all of you all to log on to it. ठीक है और मैं एक साइट को ऑडिट कर रहा हूँ इट्स अ स्टार्टअप साइट फॉर शूज ठीक है इट्स कॉल्ड monroe.in तो मैंने इसका लिंक ले लिया समझो ये मेरा क्लाइंट है दिस क्लाइंट हैज कम टू मी इट वांट्स मी टू ऑडिट इट्स SEO presence तो I paste the link and I say audit you all don't do anything you all just watch ठीक है so it will start evaluating the site and it will give me some recommendations so let it finish then we'll discuss It's taking some time, but रुक जाओ 2 मिनट. ठीक है. जब तक till it loads, look at the sections is provided. It's saying on page SEO, links मतलब off page SEO, backlinks हो गया. Usability मतलब user experience हो गया. Performance मतलब उसका load time, page speed becomes all of that. And social means how popular is it on social media, right? So this site is doing an audit of all possible angles. I repeat, on-page SEO, off-page SEO, user experience, speed, and social. Okay? So let's look at the first one, on-page SEO. So on-page SEO, it's saying you have scored a C, C+, and then it's giving you ideas. You have a title tag, but ideally it should be shortened 50 to 60 characters, blah, blah, blah. Current length is 80, title tags are very important, blah, blah, blah. Meta description tag, your page meta description tag, however, it should be ideally 120 to 160 characters, including spaces. Currently it's 317 characters. So this tool is doing all the hard work for you. It is doing all the auditing for you. Okay. Now, what I want you to do as homework is, I want you to go through. I'm going to share a link to the site also. ताकि सब लोग everybody practices on the same link. Yeah. So on SEO Optima, evaluation for the website, correct. And you have to audit this site called monroe.in. Okay. Next time when we meet, we will go through all the analysis that is there slowly, and we'll cover all the sections. Okay. Right now we are running out of time. We have only 2 minutes left. But it will open up your mind. Acha, site mein, these are the problems. This is what I can do better. So I want you all to go through all of these recommendations slowly, but we will discuss it together anyways next time. Okay. So this is the tool that we are going to see for auditing. Iske baad there is one more tool called Search Console, and uske baad SEO khatam. Yeah. So that's where we are. By the time I finish SEO, I also want you to start working on your projects, so that if you have questions on your projects, you can ask me. Okay. So 2 more classes are there. One will be for SEO Optima, and the other one will be for the project. Other one will be for Search Console, and then SEO is done. Okay. Can you all do this as homework? Can you all see all these recommendations one by one? Just see कि वो क्या बोल रहा है. How much can you understand? Whatever you understand, great. Whatever you don't understand, anyways, we'll discuss. Okay? So that is your homework. We will stop here for today. If you all found today interesting and simple, give me a yes, thumbs up, give me some sign. I'll share the link for feedback. 1 second. Yeah, the link to, okay. The link to the playlist recording and the link to feedback has been shared. Please leave your feedback. Say done once you're done. I have around 28 people. 27 people in class. Chalo, leave your feedback. Say done. And I will see you in your next class. Quickly, before dropping off, give me feedback and then leave. Whenever you're done, say done, and you can drop off. Thank you, Anu. Thank you, Hardik. Thank you, Ankit. If you have any questions, please ask me. Any questions, feel free to ask. Otherwise, you can drop off. Take care and see you all very soon. Bye-bye. Sir, do you have your own website? No, I'm very bad at marketing. I don't have my own website. I work for other brands, but I don't do my marketing myself. You can help me if you want. Sure. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye. Thanks, Vanchita. Bye.